What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Six Nations this weekend, finale, the final round. What a cracker it has been. We've been treated to some great rugby over the time. We've got three teams in contention: France, Ireland, and of course England. It is going to be one hell of a finish. Bonus points needed in order to get victories for these teams. Great games to look forward to, even those games of teams who don't have an opportunity to qualify. You got England taking on Italy. England need to win bonus point. If they don't win bonus point, then they're pretty much standing a chance at losing this Six Nations Championship, and we'll either see France or Ireland take it away from them. You got Wales taking on Scotland. Wales needing to come back after their loss to France last week. Scotland on a 3-match winning streak. Their tails are up. Wales are wounded. Can't write these two teams off. I know they can't qualify, but they're still two quality performing teams, and whether you like it or not, I'm excited for that game too, because it's going to be an awesome one. These no contest games can turn out to be the ones to watch. France will want to end off on Wales will want to end off on a good note, and so will Scotland. Like I said, you got a team that's wounded, you got a team on a winning streak. One wants to win on a positive note. Who is it going to be? England, Italy. Now, you'd think we go England all the way. Prediction, England to win, bonus point. But one thing's for sure. The history of the Italians, yes, isn't good, but the heart is there. This team can cause a headache if they want. They can surprise you. They have nothing to lose in this contest. And a strong performance against England will be such a big motivator as they approach the Autumn Nations Cup. What an opportunity to head in and say to Fiji and Georgia, watch out. We know you oaks are talking about us. We're coming for you. We're going to knock you. That's the mentality the Italians need to have going into this big contest. They didn't do well against Ireland, but they scored a phenomenal try at the end. If they could bring that energy that they had at the end, then they can definitely pick up a win. It's that, or get a close margin game. It's that energy that is key for the Italians in order to move forward. England, Eddie Jones, genius. You've got Owen Farrell, you've got experience, you've got people are hungry for a title win. So they're going to want to do it. They haven't won since, I think it's 2017. England and Eddie Jones will be very desperate for a win. They're still hurting from the Rugby World Cup final. They're going to want to put their names on the map and say the first cup of the international year is going to them. And what a good statement it will be as they approach the Autumn Nations Cup, because then they're going in with confidence. Obviously, France and Ireland I am going to cover in a separate video, but you got two massive games. France have an opportunity to show their worth. France have an opportunity to take the world by storm. And France have the opportunity to rewrite history and say to the world, we're coming. Next World Cups in our backyard, we're going to prove you wrong. Ireland, 2019 is a year they want to forget. Not a great Six Nations, not a great World Cup. What a good opportunity to win a title in 2020, a year of chaos, and say, don't write us off. Might be the laughing stock because we can't get past quarterfinal stage, but do not write us off, because we can nail you and we can hurt you. That is going to be a cracking game. So the first one we've got is obviously you've got England taking on Italy. Two phenomenal teams. Two great rugby teams. One obviously stronger than the other, but the other has just as much heart to do something special. The last 10 games for Italy are pretty. Obviously the wins against the minnows in the World Cup. Wins are wins, but they're going to want to rewrite history. England, 7 wins from the last 10 games. Good performances for them. They'll be confident with that. But England know the title is in reaching hands. The opportunity is right around the corner. Prediction-wise, unfortunately for Italy, I see England winning bonus point. I'll be stoked for Italy that they can cause an upset. But for me, England need it. England are going to prove. England are hungry. And like I said, no. England need and want a title. So England for me to win. Scotland, Wales. Wales sitting 5th on the log. It's not been a good tournament for them. 2019 was a phenomenal year for Wales. Grand Slam Six Nations champions, #1 in the world for a period of time in 2019. Solid World Cup, getting 4th place. Great team, great leadership. But unfortunately this year they haven't gelled. 4 wins, only one game, 4 games, only 1 win in the Six Nations tournament. It's not good. They're gonna want to get points, and they're gonna want to silence the critics. Scotland, as I said, 3 games for them, 3 great wins over these teams. Georgia, solid win for them, 48-7 points to that. Good win for Scotland at Murrayfield. They beat France this year, 28-17. Great win for them. And then they beat, obviously, the Italians 17-0. So it's going to be a cracker. Last time these two teams met was obviously 2019. And the score was 18-11. So interesting stuff from them. The form, how are we going to see it? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a tough one. Wales hurting from France loss. Scotland thriving from the win ratio that they currently have. For me, I kind of think it's a no-brainer. We've got to go with Wales in this one. And why I say a no-brainer is because Wales need this victory. They are 5th in the log. That's not a good spot for them. They are past champions last year. Just last year, they were champions. They're going to need to bounce back. Otherwise, they're just going to go further and further down the rankings. Scotland, great team. I love them. They're in my blood. I've got a lot of time for them. I would love them to win. I'm backing them. I'm supporting them. And I know they can do it. And we're a better opportunity than a weak, tough, wounded Wales team. But I do think Wales could just edge it. Probably a 5-point game. But it should be an interesting one. And it's going to be interesting to see how it will end up. So Wales to win, England to win, and for Ireland, France, click on the iCard above because you'll be able to watch that one in the next video coming up. That's going to do it for the predictions of the Six Nations finale. Who is going to win the title? I want Ireland to win it, but I'll be very happy for France. And obviously, if England do it, salute. They have been playing cracking rugby. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.